anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In at forward, it's Dorian Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in at the three. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now here's Wallace. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to Payton. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Clock at 4. First shot won't go. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein with it. Wallace outside. Now Dort. Back to Wallace. From deep. With one on the clock. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Curry. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Wiggins looking around. A deep three. They get it back.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Williams in the post. Covered by Jackson-Davis. Williams misses. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team. I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is. And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved. But he's adding to his game.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And he knocks down the first one. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Here's Payton. And the Warriors miss again.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Warriors trail by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points his last game. Left side heel. Can they get it? And he connects with a jumper.
But he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Now here's Williams. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. Misses the baby hook. Thunder leading by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point, physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Schroeder passes to Payton. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Looney. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feet.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Thunder leading by 5. Caruso, pass to Williams. Joe with the ball. Now Caruso. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Podziemski goes back up. Joe with the defensive effort.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot from 17. Here's Williams. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Warriors trail by 5. We've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Kevon Looney is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Podziemski. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Up again. Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Schroeder passes to Moody. Wiggins against Schroeder. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. Launches a 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. The shot by Looney, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Podziemski. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Podziemski's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Left side Joe. Wiggins outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those kids lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Santos. Hields checked in for Podziemski. And it's Stephen Curry in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Williams. Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Oklahoma City. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Outside heel. From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Curry takes it in. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wiggins. Oh, look at Wiggins! Takes the hit and finishes strong.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Taking it inside, SGA.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Moody. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Inside. Nice D from Moody. Warriors trail by 8. Hield passes to Wiggins. Outside Moody. Wallace pulls it in. And the Thunder shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got their second bucket on the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder leading by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Bunny from the stripe SGA can close his eyes and knock that down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson comes in for Wiggins. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside Curry. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Taking a look at the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Hield. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Tricky there on that play as Hield had the soft floater. It trickled in.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Well, the Warriors shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Hield for 3. Sinks the tray. Hield's got his third bucket of the night.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Outside, Williams. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Hield passes to Wiggins. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Pajemski comes in for Heald, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Curry. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside, Williams. Down low. Stolen by Wiggins. To the middle. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Oklahoma City in 5th.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
That one's off. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Santos is checked in for Peyton. Good on the second one.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Now here's Williams. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Williams passes to Dort. Shot clock at 5. And here is Williams, hounded by Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The shot by Pajemski, no good. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. Outside Joe. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Schroeder. Wiggins outside. Here's Pajemski. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 10. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Now here's Wiggins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. The putback. Caruso grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Schroeder against Dort. Outside, Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Wiggins, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Williams passes to Caruso. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Offensive board. The shot by Dort, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Schroeder. They still need this. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Caruso finds Williams. Shoots over Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Five ticks left in the third quarter. Anderson, 1 second left, and he takes it up and lays it in.
It's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we've reached the end of the third. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 5. And time to step away quickly. We'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Hield.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins, guarded by Payton. Wiggins against Payton. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Jackson-Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And on Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Payton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. The Warriors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Outside Payton. Hield on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Now here's Hield. Guarded closely. Shot from the top of the key. Payton, no good. Thunder leading by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. Anderson against Hartenstein. Here's Hield. Here's Payton. Shoots over Wiggins. Payton, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Hield. With a step back. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Wiggins. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Warriors. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up. And they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Payton going inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Stop the drought. Wiggins!
And Wiggins committed to help the team on offense. Big shot.
Oklahoma City lead by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Wiggins down low. Working on Williams. The jump hook. And Wiggins finishes inside. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder with a rebound. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he lobs it up. Money.
Heavy play there from Schroeder, slipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look of possession.
52 seconds left in the fourth. Now Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post. Covered by Jackson Davis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Offensive board. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Andrew Wiggins. Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now.
Golden State foul.
They held a 12-point lead earlier. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. Coming up empty, missing both. Timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
It's always interesting to see what a coach has saved from a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Wiggins. Oh, offline! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that